Royals, how about I was going through my phone and I found some old footage from July 2021 when I went to Alabama. Y'all remember I'm on this 50-state quest to complete all 50 states by 2030, and I totally forgot that I vlogged that weekend or that week whenever I went in Alabama. It was a solo trip. Enjoy the rest of this footage because, again, I don't waste footage, so it might be a little wonky because that was a couple of years ago and I've gotten better with vlogging since then, but I think you'll find it entertaining. Good morning, Royals. It's your girl, it's your queen, MsQueenRo. It is almost 6 a.m. Eastern time in the morning. And yes, I am just waking up. As you can see, look. Even Sherry Olivia is not even all the way up yet. She's like, Mommy, why are you waking up so early? Well, let me tell you. Still got my scarf on. Still got my night clothes on. Because your queen is about to go on another trip. It hasn't even, been a month yet. And I'm now going on another state trip. A new state. We are heading, when I say we, you always come with me. We are heading. See, I told you it's early. We are heading to Alabama, Montgomery, Alabama to be exact. And why are we going to Alabama? Well, I already told you I have a bucket list to reach all 50 states by 2030, and I have never been to the Deep South. Well, besides Louisiana. But I've never been to Mississippi, Alabama, any of those states. So we are going to go on a civil rights historical type tour this week. You're coming along with me so that we can explore the Deep South in Montgomery and check out some of the civil rights, Black history moments, relive the 1950s and 60s. All right, so I got to get ready so I can get on a plane and head to the airport. Just wanted to come on and say good morning, and I'll catch you guys when I have some makeup on and clothes. Here's a picture of the lobby. And let's go in the room. Whew, I'm glad I have my jacket on because it's freezing in here. All right, so I had to get a double because there were no kings available. If I'm staying by myself, I usually like to have a king, but none available. All right, so it's not usually as big that I usually get, but I mean, this is definitely old school. I don't know if I've seen a AC unit connected to the bottom of the floor or the bottom of the wall in a while. Oh, by the way, I'm staying at the DoubleTree by Hilton, where you get cookies when you check in, downtown. So, I mean, this is fine to sleep. It's clean. Here's the bathroom. Not too bad. So I arrived via the plane around 10:30 in the morning and arrived here at the hotel a little after 11 via Uber. I didn't know if I was able to check in because usually check-in's not till 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And in fact, as soon as I walked to the counter, I was like, hi, I'm here to check in. And then the first thing she said, after she said hello, reluctantly, was check-in's not till 4. And I said, yes, I understand that, but I was going to see if I can check in early, if there's a room available, because just looking around in Montgomery, I know there's got to be a room available. But I said, at the least, I would like for you to hold my bag, please. So she went in the back and checked, and look at God. I got a room at 11 o'clock in the morning. Good, because I'm tired and I'm hungry. I'm always hungry when I travel. Okay, so I'm gonna eat my little cookie for a snack, but then I'm going to walk and go find something to, well, maybe something to do, but definitely something to eat, so we'll see. Can we say Miss Parks? Miss Rosa Parks, that is. I am walking downtown trying to figure out something to do and get something to eat, and look who I passed. A legend. Yes. Made it back to the room. Yes, as you can see, I am so glad to be back in this good AC. I did stop to Chick-fil-A, and I got the lemon kale salad. It's that limited edition. But yeah, forgot that it's probably gonna have chicken on it. I don't eat chicken. So I'm just about to pick this chicken right off and eat this salad because I am freaking hungry. And there is nowhere around this place that has like good eating. So there is a restaurant that will be open at 5 o'clock in the hotel. Probably most likely going to go down there. They did that on purpose because they know there's nowhere to eat around here. So whatever, at least I don't have to go far. So I'll probably go downstairs later after I rest. Yeah, so I reached a Peace and Justice Memorial, which I knew it was closed, but the purpose of me walking was to see how far it was. So it's really not that far of a walk. It's only like 20 minutes, but honey, in this 90-degree heat, it feels like hours. So I'm going to definitely have to plan this differently on Wednesday morning when it opens. So probably gonna walk early in the morning because it opens at 9 and get it over with then. Definitely a place that I want to go back and get some good footage because I can see it from the outside. You Royals are going to love it. It's amazing. This good Southern hospitality, they are so nice. I don't know, maybe I stick out, I guess, by the way I carry myself and because I don't have a deep Southern accent, but I have gotten so many compliments on my hair. Isn't that so nice? Yeah, my hair, and yeah, just so many compliments. So thank you, Alabamians. You guys are nice. I forgot to mention this. You know the real reason why I came back? I mean, mind me, yes, it is very hot outside and I'm just tired. But my battery is about to go dead on my phone and I'm solo traveling. There's no way anybody should be out on the streets that they do not know or recognize traveling by themselves with a dead phone. So that was the real reason why I came back to my room. I wanted to come back and tell you all of that. Royals, for any of you solo travelers out there, most biggest tip when it comes to safety, obviously look at your surroundings, but currently right now, my phone was about to die. Don't be walking out in these streets with a dead phone, please. Thank you. Got back just in time, Royal, because it started raining again, but oh my gosh, it felt so good outside. The wind was blowing, it was cloudy outside. Well, anyway, I wanted to show you my dinner for today. Falafel balls with pita bread, hummus, and Greek salad with basmati rice. Finally, I had enough time to research a vegetarian meal. Yay! Uh, I feel much better now. Dinner was great. Finally had a great vegetarian meal, and I am truly full, ready to get in this good bed. As to why, I am saying good night, Royals, ending the vlog for day 1 / travel day. Tomorrow will be a full day. It's not supposed to rain, I don't think, but it is supposed to be hot again. But, oh, good thing, on the way coming back from the Hero place, I actually found the riverfront. So if I have enough time after I visit, because I think tomorrow I'm going to the Rosa Parks Museum. After I visit the museum, if I have enough time, I'm going to go to the riverfront. All right, well, good night for now. See you on Tuesday. Good morning, Royals. We are now in day 2 of our Montgomery, Alabama trip, but I think I'm getting a little too comfortable with you, Royals. That's better. Now, as I was saying, welcome to day 2 of my trip, solo trip that is, to Montgomery, Alabama. I am getting ready to head out, and it is now 8:37 Central Time in the morning. The Rosa Parks Museum opens up at 9. I think it does. Actually, I need to check that because I think I'm getting that mixed up with the Peace and Justice Museum, because I know that one opens up at 9 on tomorrow, but I'm gonna go check. But anyway, I'm actually still gonna go out, go ahead and start walking towards the Rosa Parks Museum. It's about a 10-minute walk away, starting off early because it's going to get close to 90 degrees today. This whole face is probably gonna be messed up by the time you see me again. So yeah, and if that turns out the way it should, then I will head over to the other side of the city or town and go to the riverfront. That should be exciting. I'm really looking forward to that. Usually at the riverfront, I mean, mind you, get great views, but then you also get to have like little shops and things, so hopefully they have it. But anyway, you're coming along with me, and we'll make sure to take some great footage as we're walking. Not sure how much footage I can take in the museum, because you know sometimes they don't allow photography, but whatever I can take, you'll be there. Let me tell you something funny. I just left the hotel room heading to the Rosa Parks Museum, and the lady at the desk, her and I started off kind of rough when I checked in yesterday, but she was there working again this morning. You know, you treat people with a smile, you get them with a smile, then they start warming up to you. So stopped and said hello to her and everything, and then she wanted to know my story. I said, she's like, are you here for work? I said, yeah, I kind of am. My work is a consulting company, and part of it is social media. So I come here for travel, but I also come here to get footage and to get creative ideas while I'm traveling. And she's like, why Montgomery? Like, her face is like, you come here to Montgomery? What? So I explained to her the reason why I came to Montgomery is because it was the city that I chose coming to Alabama, because Alabama is one of the states I've never been to, and I had this goal to make all 50 states by the year 2030. So when I told her the whole story, she's like, oh, okay, you seem like the type of person that is very creative, very artsy, and social media would be your thing. I said, yeah, it is, and I made it part of my business too. So it was just funny. I just wanted to share you guys that story. It was so cute. So, fun fact, the Rosa Parks Museum is actually located within Troy University. So, this is where I'm heading now.
TV of color, of Africans. Any person that was asked to get out of their city and go to the university
along with the rest of the black passengers aboard the Montgomery city lines in those days, was a woman who was to become known as the mother of the civil rights movement. Her name was Rosa Parks.
Well, I made it to the riverfront, but not what I expected. But I wanted to show you at least I made it. Why is it not what I expected? There are no shops, no boutiques. There is not even any food, but I'm here. But it's giving me a chance to at least be protected from the sun for a few minutes so I can do this video. Yeah, I just left the Rosa Parks Museum. Absolutely loved it. At first, when I got there, it was a little bit, but it was a wonderful experience. So you will see some footage in there. Let me say this. The reason why I thought it was a little bit, because the communication between the two buildings, because I had to go to one side and then I had to go to the other side, it wasn't very clear from the instructions from the two people working, and it was a little confusing, but I figured it out and made it through. Well, anyway, you'll see a little bit of the footage from here. I could not take too much because usually when you're in a museum, you're not allowed to take photography or videography, which I was correct. However, I did take some of it, and the children's part, that was the first part of the tour. The children's museum part, absolutely love it. You get on this technical ride. It's a time machine in the shape of the Montgomery bus that drove to the Montgomery bus boycott, and you go back in time and learn some of the facts from the end of slavery, the end of close to the end of the 19th century, on up to the civil rights movement, on up to the bus boycott. They give you reenactments of via stories that actors and actresses tell you historical moments of why and how from the fact of slavery came to be on up to the civil rights movement. Absolutely loved it. From a technical standpoint, from a creative standpoint, it was lovely. Then you go to the second part of the museum, which is the walk outside. You go to the other part, which is the actual really museum. And that's the part where you hear about the Rosa Parks, her history, from her biography part of it, and then you learn more of the boycott. I could not take too much photography in there, so just talking about it was absolutely lovely. And I highly recommend, if you ever come to Montgomery for whatever reason, whether it be work or leisure, I do highly recommend visiting that museum. Totally worth it. Also, did find out that you do get if you have AAA, you get a discount amongst student discount and there's other things too that you get too. I think AARP, things like that. So it's great. All right, so now I am off I have not eaten anything. I just woke up, got dressed, and went to the museum because I really want to get that over with, because just as I expected, it is so hot right now. It's probably got to be late 80s degrees. So I'm going to go on to find something to eat now. Just wanted to come and get some good shade under this shady thing that I have with the riverfront because it's so hot walking the streets. All right, so I'll be back later on today. now 3:05 in the afternoon. I have gotten back to my hotel room for a break because there's nothing really to do right now. Nothing else is open really until tomorrow, and I didn't feel like standing out in the heat. So I came back so that I can do some work. So I can do some work. Start editing some of these videos so I don't have to do it when I get home so much, and just to take a good rest. Lunch was great. It was a lot, so I didn't finish it all, but the shrimp and grits was very flavorful, and the sauce that was on top of it, the crawfish sauce, was good too. So lunch was good. So I brought it home so I can finish for the rest for later. All right, well, it's it for now. I think I'm just gonna rest up until it gets a little cooler outside. Before it gets dark, I'm gonna head back outside just to see if I can find something to do or get a snack or something. Good morning, Royals. It is now day 3 of this Montgomery, Alabama trip. My bad in not ending the vlog. You'll find out that I'm not that good at that when it comes to ending a daily vlog. Usually when I come back to the room or come back to wherever I'm staying, I just relax, and usually I just fall asleep. So I don't always end for the day. But I did go back out last night, as you saw with some of the footage. I went to the Capitol area. Extraordinary. Now, I need to go ahead and head out of here because I have a little hike to get to. Today's agenda, and I have a full one today. We are going to visit, and I say we because you're always coming along with me. We're gonna go visit first the Peace and Justice Museum or Memorial. It's about 20 minutes away for a walk, so I'm starting off early because I wanted to make sure that I'm not out in the heat all day. And it is 8:51 a.m. Central Time. It opens up at 9, so I want to get there right when it opens up. So go ahead and get that out the way. And then from there, I'm going to go to the Legacy Museum. But you know what? I gotta check something because I think I had an appointment for the Legacy Museum, and I need to make sure that that works out in that way. So anyway, but I'm gonna check that, and from there, if I have time, I'm gonna go back to the Capitol area and go look at the Dr. Martin Luther King Memorial and the Dexter Church Memorial. Like I said, full day today, depending on how much I can stand the heat outside and how much I can get in. Because this is my true last day of the trip. Tomorrow I do have it's a long day, but at the end of the day I have to get on a plane. So I'm trying to get as much in today as I can. All right, so I'm gonna head out of here. I wanted to show you my look for today. Yes, yes. All right. Well, come on as we go. Here is my 3 veggie plates, including a dessert. I guess that's like a strawberry cake. I tasted the iced tea. Okay, talking about sweet iced tea. And I don't even really do iced tea like that, but since I'm in the deep south, why not?
This is what I'm talking about. So this is the west side, and there is a rebirth because some people are moving back. So the 7th of Montgomery, so now we can start down here. The 7th of Montgomery March, right? And it continues straight. We shall overcome.
Listen, Royals, you get to hear the song as we're going.
But it might be, Dr. Winston, Dr. Pryor. You understand what I'm saying?
Why didn't they keep these places open?
What do you mean?
Like, why is the place for sale now?
So this is the west side of town. Again, where you see these empty lots.
Yeah.
Right up here, this building right, Dr. Underwood. That was his office. Black doctor. Are you?
All right.
Okay. So they own a lot of this now.
I just love this street. Like, it just shows the Capitol.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I love this. It looks. Was it the same guy that did the
Yeah.
Washington? So this was a black-owned hotel for people that were visiting. Yeah. Yeah, because we couldn't stay anywhere else. Well, Royals, it has been a long, hot day, but a productive one when it came to touring and learning about history. Now I'm about to eat this food from a vegan place that a friend recommended. This is a Philly, quote-unquote, cheesecake, but vegan style. And it looks really good, so I'm about to eat this. Look, I jumped on this time to say goodnight. It is, what time is it? I don't know, let me see. My watch won't turn on. Okay, 7:47 p.m. Central Time. And I'm coming on to say goodnight. But you know what? Before I forget, because I always forget, this is how you know I'm genuine, because I don't ever remember to do my call to action. But I need to start doing it just to make sure. If you are loving content like this, remember on my channel, you're going to get life, career, and entertainment via travel, life, career, and travel. If you're interested in anything like that, then you definitely would like to or should subscribe to my channel, MsQueenRo, so that you can always be informed. So don't forget to also hit that bell button because you wouldn't want to miss out on content like this, right? Okay, so today has been a very emotional, long, hot, but good day, very productive. I mean, I visited museums back to back to back today. Also met up with a family friend. Never had met him in person, but he also gave me like a personal tour because he lives here of some of the historic moments in Montgomery. It was wonderful. Everything was wonderful. And I say emotional only because some of the museums that I visited today and the Peace and Justice Museum or Memorial. So I couldn't get any footage for the Legacy Museum because the cameras are not allowed. But the Peace and Justice Memorial, a lot of footage there. Again, emotional, a little overwhelming, but in a good way because you gain so much knowledge. And again, just because I'm Black doesn't mean I know everything about Black history. Good morning, Royals. It is the last day of my trip. It's always the sad moment. It's the travel day, but I still have a full day before I have to get to the airport. So I opted for late checkout, which is 12 here. It is now 9:40. I am rushing because I want to get in one museum before I can come back, check out, and then store my luggage in their storeroom so that I can spend a few more hours in the town before I head to the airport. So I'm going to head out to the Museum of History, I guess. Museum of History and Archives in Montgomery. It's about a 15-minute walk. I'm gonna get there. I'm only gonna do mostly footage for you guys to see. I did find out that you can do videography and take photographs. You just can't use the flash. So I will be able to take some things for you guys. I won't be able to stay there too long because like I said, I have to come back and check out by 12 o'clock. One more thing, I forgot to show you my look. Royals, y'all like my new shirt? Anytime someone does or asks me something to do that I don't want to do, I'm gonna be like, what did Rosa Parks say? Nah, no, no. I'm channeling my Black history inner moment being here in Montgomery. So that's my look. All right, so always be authentically you and always remain true. I'm going to enjoy this tour. I am by myself. Yes. And I can get footage. You guys are about to be spoiled for real.